What if I told you there once existed a city so powerful that kings bowed before its gates, and yet one night it disappeared without a trace? No ruins, no bones, not even a whisper of its name remained. For centuries, the world believed it to be a myth, until the desert itself began to reveal the truth. But what if that city didn't simply vanish? What if it was buried alive by something far greater than man? This is not just the story of a city. It's a warning written in sand and silence. The city of pillars, the lost city of Ubar. They said its towers touched the clouds. Its people defied the heavens. But when arrogance met destiny, the earth opened its mouth and devoured the city of pillars. In the heart of Arabia's empty quarter, where dunes stretch like golden oceans, legends whisper of a city made of white stone and gold. Caravans once followed starlit trails to its gates, trading incense and silk beneath lanterns that never died. But one night the stars dimmed, the winds screamed, and by dawn, nothing remained. Was it a storm? A punishment? Or did the desert itself decide to reclaim what humans had stolen from it? Even today, Bedouins say that if you walk too far into the dunes, the wind carries faint echoes, footsteps of a city that refuses to rest. Here a question arises. If a city could vanish in one night, what unseen power could erase its name from both map and memory? Long before the sands swallowed it, Uber was the jewel of the incense road, a fortress built on trade and pride. Merchants from distant kingdoms brought spices, ivory, and gold. Poets sang of pillars so tall they pierced the sun. Its rulers believed their wealth was eternal, their reign divine. But pride blinds even kings. Ancient scrolls describe a voice that warned them. Build higher, and the sky will answer. They laughed and built higher still. The markets glittered, the feasts grew louder, and beneath the marble streets, cracks began to form. Some travelers swore the ground itself groaned, as if alive. Could a city's greed summon its own destruction? Or was something far older waiting beneath, patient as the sand itself? Here a question arises. Was Uber's fall written by fate or carved slowly by the hands of its own arrogance? As centuries passed, warnings turned to wind. The people of Ubar believed the gods had blessed their empire forever. They built monuments, not prayers. They listened to their echoes more than to their conscience. Then the omens began. The wells turned bitter. The skies refused rain. A red storm rose beyond the dunes, moving like a living wall. Witnesses spoke of thunder without clouds and sand that burned like fire. In one terrible night, the earth trembled. Towers cracked, pillars bent, and the proud city sank into the desert's open mouth. When the storm ended, only an ocean of silence remained. But how can an entire civilization vanish so completely, without leaving bones, walls, or ashes? Here a question arises. Did nature destroy Ubar, or did the city's own sins call the storm that buried it? For more than 1,000 years, Ubar lived only in rumor. Explorers searched the dunes and found nothing but mirage and madness. Some claimed to hear music under the sand, others vanished themselves, as if the desert protected its secret. Maps marked the region unexplored. Scholars laughed at the legend, calling it a bedtime tale for wanderers. Yet the stories would not die. Then in the late 20th century, technology looked where men could not. From orbit, a NASA satellite traced ghostly lines, ancient caravan routes converging deep in the Rub al Khali. At their crossing lay a circle of ruins. When archaeologists dug there, they found collapsed towers of stone and the remains of a fortress once surrounded by 8 colossal pillars. Had science just uncovered the myth the world had forgotten? Here a question arises. When science proves a legend true, does it end the mystery or begin a greater one? The sands had guarded Ubar for centuries, but truth cannot sleep forever. As the ruins emerged, the world remembered the city that vanished overnight. Scholars connected the dots, trade, pride, collapse, and realized the legend was a warning written in stone. Every empire that forgets humility risks the same fate. Ubar's story is not just history, it is prophecy. The same desert wind still blows across modern cities of glass and steel. Will they listen before the storm returns? If you stand there today, among the broken pillars half buried in gold dust, the silence feels alive, as if the earth still whispers, "Remember what happened here?" Because the greatest ruins are not those we find in sand, but the lessons we refuse to learn. Here a question arises. If Uber's fall is a warning across time, will we recognize the signs when our own towers begin to tremble? For answers to all these mysterious questions, see the pinned comment below.
Subscribe to the channel to uncoil the secrets of history.